What is up, everybody? Welcome back. My name is Paul Naylor, aka the Delsol Runner, and on this video for today, I'm going to be talking about a question, or really more of, I guess, a comment that came up about the Revel Mount Hood Marathon and Half that's going to be taking place at the end of June. More particularly, the question and comment was about, is music allowed for this race? I think this question came up because I think there's a lot of confusing information out there in the running community about this rule, so I'm hoping this video will help kind of clear that up. Now, for those of you who may be new to this channel, I am a Revel Race Series Ambassador. I have been for a couple years. I love this series. I love talking about this series to a lot of people and encourage them to sign up for races, so that's primarily my goal. So if you haven't done a Revel Race Series, I'll have a registration link down below for the Revel Mount Hood Marathon and Half, so a little plug there for the race series. But going back to the comment I saw on a Facebook page for people who run Revel races, the question / comment about, is music allowed? In fact, I actually will go to that comment to read exactly what it said so you guys can see what it is all about. So the question / comment is, it sounds like we can't wear regular headphones for Revel Mount Hood. Any recs outside of aftershocks? Recs, I'm guessing that means recommendations. I'm trying to keep up on the new social media lingo that's going around here. Any recommendations outside of aftershocks? Now, aftershocks is a product that is a bone conducting headphone, which means that the headphones or the earbuds do not go inside the ear canal. It rests right outside your ear, right there, and that is where you hear the music. I'll get more into that a little bit later, but more importantly, the comment that was on the Facebook page, it sounds like we can't wear regular headphones for the Revel Mount Hood race, marathon and half marathon. So the comments I was kind of reading through, I mean, there were a lot of people who were answering this question and going through, so I'm just going to kind of read through some of those here. Some people, someone said they love AirPods. Then someone commented after that, pretty sure we cannot wear AirPods. I'm trying to get used to running without music. So that person is actually correct. Anything that goes in the ear is not allowed for the Mount Hood race. Someone said, unless something has changed recently, you can use headphones. They are discouraged but not forbidden. I have done 4 Revels and used them every time. Now, this is kind of where some of that confusing information might be coming into play, because it is true, every Revel race that you are running, you can use a regular traditional headphone, which is an earbud that goes inside the ear canal or inside the ear. So that is true. You can do that for your other Revel races. However, for Mount Hood, the course is a little bit different from your traditional Revel race, and actually it's a little bit different from most marathons that are run out there. To kind of let you know what the policy is for music for Mount Hood Marathon and Half, I think it's best to go directly to the source, which is going to be the website at runrevel.com, going to the Mount Hood section of the website and reading what they say about us. So let's quickly go there and see what they have to say. Okay, I'm starting here at the runrevel.com website. Here we have it here, and what I'm going to do is, along the top of the website we have these tabs here. One tab is listed as locations, so we hover the mouse over that tab and we can select the second from the top, which is going to be information all about the Mount Hood race taking place in Oregon. So we click here. Alright, now below the main banner we have these options here. If we go over to the very far right hand side, we have the FAQ. We'll click here, and we go over on the left hand side to the FAQ questions, and we can go third from the top, iPods, question mark. We select, and here we have it. So, are runners allowed to listen to music during the race? So, due to the conditions of the permits for the Mount Hood course, participants are not allowed to run with traditional in-ear headphones on Timberline Highway or Highway 26, the first 25.5 miles of the full marathon, and 10 to 12 and a half of the half marathon. Note that this restriction does not apply to the first 10 miles of the half marathon route. Out-of-ear headphones such as aftershocks, bone conduction headphones are allowed all along the course. Runners found wearing traditional in-ear headphones on the restricted portions of the course will be disqualified. Local authorities may be monitoring the course to ensure that this rule is adhered to. Please note that miles 5 to 25.5 of the marathon and miles 10 through 12.5 of the half marathon route are on an open road course along Highway 26. Runners must stay in the shoulder and must be vigilant of the normal flowing traffic around them. Runners are encouraged to wear bright and or reflective gear for increased visibility and safety. So that is directly coming from the Run Revel website regarding the mount hood. So question about music, is it allowed? Question is, yes it is, but you cannot wear your traditional headphones, meaning that if it's an earbud that goes inside the ear, you cannot do it because you're going to be running along the Timberline Highway or Highway 26. This is an open road. Now traditionally with most Revel races and also just marathon races in general, the road is closed to traffic, meaning that there's no traffic going either way, and so the runners have the roads to themselves for just increased safety. And if there are any vehicles on the road, they usually have a police escort, which in most cases with the Revel races, there is a police escort taking vehicles up and down the mountain so that people can still get to their homes and businesses and different things like that. But they have that police escort, so cars are not able just to drive freely on the roads, again, to ensure the safety of the runners. Now, this is where the second part of the comments as question from Facebook kind of comes into play, is the aftershocks. The aftershocks bone conduction headphones, these are allowed on the course because this technology rests the buds right here instead of in your ear. You can listen to music, but still you can listen to other things around you. You can hear people's conversations, you can hear traffic around you, and so these are a great product. And if you had an opportunity to check out these products on different expos, they've been at the Revel Race expos for I think the last year or so. Ever since Mount Hood, they've been kind of at every expo because they are a really great product. But I've seen them at other expos as well, and so if you had a chance to try them out, they are great. They are incredibly lightweight, they don't bounce or slip around, so it's a great product to use, a great alternative to use for racing. Now, I did read a comment on the Facebook page where someone said that they're going to try to get used to running without music. So that is a great option as well. I know a lot of runners are kind of torn between this idea of either running with music or running without music. So you just kind of have to see what works best for you. But as far as the Aftershocks product, and the original question is, are there any recommendations outside Aftershocks? Because Aftershocks is an expensive product. I mean, you're looking anywhere from about $100 to $150 for these headphones. So it is a big investment for music, where if you get your traditional headphones or earbuds, you can pay anywhere from $10 to $20 on Amazon or eBay, and you'll get these phones. So someone who wants to use bone conduction headphones, yeah, they might be a little bit torn for paying that much money. So the thing is that in the description box down below, I'm going to include a few links for these type of bone conduction headphones, because there are going to be a couple links for ones for Aftershocks. But there also are other companies that do provide these type of headphones that are a little bit cheaper. Now you can look at the reviews, kind of make your decisions from there, but I'll include some of those links down below so you can check these products out. I do highly recommend them. I tried them out at expos and they work really, really well. So I stand by the products. Now I'm not affiliated with Aftershocks in any way, so they're not paying me to say any of this information. This is just based on my own experience that these products work incredibly well. And based upon the comments I saw from the Facebook page, other people who said that when they started using Aftershocks for Mount Hood, they've actually used the product for every race following Mount Hood. Even if they didn't have to use this headphones for other races, they still use it because they just work that well. So I'm hoping that clears up any type of confusion you guys might have had about this race. So just kind of a quick recap. Music is allowed on the course. You can have a traditional headphones for the first 25.5 miles of the marathon and miles 10 through 12.5 of the half marathon. And then you can use the bone conduction headphones. Again, links down in the description below. Check them out, purchase them if you need to. You won't regret it. They are really great products. Definitely feel free to ask any questions below. I'll do your very best to answer those questions. But I really hope to see you guys at the start line for this race, because you'll see some of the most amazing scenery for racing along this highway. So I'm really excited about it. You should be really excited about it. Again, registration link for the race for a marathon, half marathon will also be in that description. I hope to see you there. But guys, thank you very much for your time today. I hope you have a great day today, a great holiday weekend. And as always, I'll see you at the start line. See you later.